Good morning. It is July 7th, Thursday, and it is another, I really don't want to be doing this walk today, but I'm here. Building good habits kind of sucks, but we're doing it anyways. I have to admit, the whole YouTube video thing, and I know, I think only one or two people have watched the videos I've made. It is still helping me with accountability doing these videos. So even if only one or two people watch them, just the act of getting up every day. Here comes Debbie. There she is. Just the act of getting up and filming myself doing this every day and putting it out for the world to see, even if the world doesn't watch, has been more motivational for actually doing this thing than a lot of other times that I've tried doing stuff like this. A couple years ago I had a gym membership, which I actually was pretty consistent going to before my hysterectomy, because the doctor wanted me to try to lose some weight before the surgery. Didn't work because, they put me on a bunch of meds that made it so that I gained weight. But I did go to the gym pretty consistently. But the closest gym's like 20 miles in one direction. So it's hard. Well, it's not the closest gym. We went to Planet Fitness. The closest Planet Fitness is like 20 miles. There were a few closer gyms to us that were independently owned, which, while more convenient, were like quadruple the price. And Planet Fitness, it was $25 a month, and that was their premium option. And with the VIP option thing, you could bring a person with you, so my husband could come along with me without having to buy a whole new membership for him, and he wouldn't go to the gym alone, so it worked out really well. Whereas with the closer memberships, they were like $100, $80 to $100, depending on. Only good for one person, no guest pass. Had less equipment. And it just priced us out, essentially. Although now, with the way gas prices are, it actually start to even out the cost going to a closer gym. But we're not there yet. We're going to stick to walking in our own yard for exercise, since I'm still struggling with just this. Hey Toby. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Come on. My little walking buddy. What's on the agenda today? So I got my order in from Happy Planner It's not a new planner. God knows I have too many of those. But I ordered some sticker books and one of their organizer accessory pack things. Like holder, it holds the sticker books, and it was a pack that had a box that held the sticker books, a little matching box that holds pens, and then a bigger box that will hold your planner, some sticker books, and a couple other slots for other things. So I put that together. Excuse me. Hold on. I put that together and started trying to clean up my planner area in my office last night. We had storms again, which is why I didn't sleep and why I feel like that weekend today. The reason I'm more perky this morning is I've already had a Red Bull before getting out here. So I started trying to sort through and organize my planners from over my desk. I have multiple planners that I use. I have my bullet journal, which is essentially my primary one. I'm doing that right now because I'm doing the medical tracking so much. I need more space for all my stickers. So if I need it to go on 2 sheets, I can. If I need it to be multiple sheets for a day, I can. And so we're doing the bullet journal system right now, because that is literally the most flexible thing. And I'm not drawing out layouts or anything. I'm literally just laying down mostly my stickers. Although I use decorative stickers, like I'll use my mini kits and washi to dress it up. But it's mostly daily spreads based around my own medical tracking stickers. But that's my primary, what you could say, primary planner. Then I have a Clever Fox medical planner. I have a daily planner. I have not been using it, although I need to. I've been slacking on writing stuff down into that medical planner, and I need to write it down in the medical planner because that is a good place to take all of my tracking information that I'm already tracking in my planner and consolidate it. The reason I don't just straight up use the Clever Fox planner is it's not detailed enough. It's a nice planner, actually. I've tried multiple medical planners, and I have to say, of all the medical planners I have tried, this one is probably one of the better ones I have found because it's actual medical. Most of them are like fitness based or wellness. Happy Planner has that wellness one. Or there is a planner called the Spoonie Planner, which I purchased, and my Spoonie Planner stickers on the site are sized for that planner, but it's almost completely blank. Also, it didn't have a monthly overview, and I really did not like that. Like, it irritated the mess out of me. I messaged her about that, the woman who created that, and she said, you know, they had a limited amount of pages that they could have, and so when she was choosing her pages, she had to choose between contacts or monthly overviews, and she thought contacts were more important because she wanted to have doctor contacts. And I'm like, most people can put their contacts in their phone. I need to be able to see an overview of how many doctor's appointments I have coming up. Not having a monthly overview, it literally killed that planner for me. But it was a very blank, unstructured planner. like incredibly unstructured. I can understand the concept. She wanted to leave it so that you can get it to fit however you want it. And I can understand that. Like, I like the idea in concept. I was not having monthly pages. I couldn't do it. It was a nice box set planner too. I had a smaller planner for like medical information, and then you had your actual daily planner. So anyways, back to my planners. So I have the Clever Fox large daily medical that I need to start filling out, because that one will be the one that I will take to the doctor's appointment. I found a small little pocket Clever Fox that I apparently must have thrown in the cart when I was buying all the medical ones, shoved in the back of my planner shelf that I'd forgotten about, which I need to start using. It's undated. I just start using it now. I have a Clever Fox 13-week, essentially a project planner, and I am using that to do a declutter on my house. So we are digging through all of everything, which means right now the house is a disaster, but it's good. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't had a chance to address. Going through a lot of cleaning methods and decluttering methods to try to get there. But I got this Clever Fox 13-week project thing. I don't think it's going to take us 13 weeks. I think it's going to take us much longer than that. But that's okay. If it takes us longer than that, the planner is going to kind of keep us focused. And it's working. Like, I've already made significant progress on my bedroom and our kitchen. Although half of our kitchen cabinets are sitting in our living room. The inside of the kitchen cabinets. And the other half of the kitchen cabinets I still need to pull out, because I need to go through all of it. We're talking about going to Lowe's and getting some paint for the kitchen. Since I'm pulling everything out of the cabinets, it's a good time to just go ahead and do some kitchen upgrades. At least paint. Everything will be out of the kitchen anyways, so we're trying to kind of overlay the two. Planners. I have a Mickey Mouse Happy Planner. Well, Disney. I think Disney Princess is on the cover. I started with the Mickey Mouse one, but then chose to go with the Princess one because it was, oh God, there's a rock in my shoe. Now there's dirt on my hands. Seeing how it goes right here. Okay. Ooh. I ended up going with the Disney Princess one because it had rose gold rings, and I love rose gold. I picked that out because the original plan at the beginning of this year with the SGS Planner Conference, when I got those tickets, was to go to Disney at the same time. And it started as taking myself down there, going down there a couple of days early so that my body can rest from the travel. I haven't been to Disney. I've only been to Disney twice in my life. When I was 6, when I was 22. I took Trent when he was a baby. I went with my mom, my little brother, because she wouldn't take my little brother. So, those are the only 2 times I've been to Disney. I wanted to go back. My family does not do amusement parks at all. Period. They don't do rides. They don't do crowds. They don't do any of it. Not Disney, not Busch Gardens, nothing. Like, we don't even go to the state fair. They don't do any of that stuff. It is not pleasurable to them. I love that kind of stuff. But they don't do it. And for years, it's been the sense of, why spend all the money for 2 extra tickets into these parks, any of these parks, Carowinds, King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, those are the closest to us. But Disney would be the one that I always wanted to go back to. Why pay the tickets to get into these parks when they're literally just going to walk around all day complaining about the people in the heat and the cost of the food and not ride a single ride? That's not a fun family vacation. So I'm like, I'm going to be in Orlando. I'm going to be by myself. So I don't have to worry about whether or not we're doing a family vacation, because it's not a family vacation. It's a Shannon vacation. Technically it's a business trip, but whatever. But it's a Shannon vacation. And I can finally do something I want to do, which is go to Disney. So, the plan was for me to take myself to one park one day. It was going to be Magic Kingdom. As much as I love all of the parks for all of the reasons, if I was going to do one park one more time in my life, I assumed this was going to be the only time I ever do it again. It was going to be the last opportunity I'd ever have to go on a trip by myself to Orlando. It would be Magic Kingdom. I gotta get that photo in front of the castle. And so that was the plan. And then my son started looking up stuff, and he's like, Star Wars is at Disney. You love Star Wars. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I didn't know. I want to go. You never, ever, in the 20 years you have been on this planet, remotely shown interest in an amusement park. I tried when you were younger, obviously. I took him to Disney. I took him to other amusement parks. He had no interest. And it's like, I mean, my husband was uncomfortable with me traveling alone, so having someone with me is an idea. We've never done a mother-son trip, so that would be kind of cool. We do like trips into town, shopping, and like we definitely can vibe. So it would be kind of cool. Come on. And like we might be able to make this work. And so he starts looking into it, and he's like, Epcot has the Japan and Germany, 2 countries he absolutely loves. He's looking into the restaurants, and he's like, and Animal Kingdom has this, And I'm like, if you're doing this, you might as well go to all 4 parks. Do park hoppers, do it over multiple days, go to all 4 parks at this point. Because each park has something. And he's just like, he found stuff at every single park. And I'm like, never shown a single bit in interest in Disney. And all of a sudden, he is super excited about the idea of doing a multi-day, all 4 park vacation to Disney World. And then he starts looking up other parks in the area. He's like, Legoland is down there, which I know is aimed at younger kids, but he still wants to go. And then he's like, and Universal Studios has Jurassic Park. I'm like, we're up to 6 parks at this point, and a week-long vacation on top of the planner conference, which is not my original plan, but you know, he's an adult. He's working full-time. If this is how I told him, I was like, if you want to do all of this, you have to pay your own tickets. You have to pay your portion of the extra hotel nights. Because we went from a long weekend for me to like an 8-night stay with the days at the park and me having to rest and the planner conference. You know, we have to do all of this extra stuff. It's a massive planning thing, and that was about the time I got the Disney planner. And he started saving up his money, and I was saving up my money, and I've rocked in my shoe again. Oh my god, this is so difficult to do. Oh, fuck. So, he's saving up his money, I'm saving up my money. We're doing this massive Disney thing, which is not at all what I expected. And then he was looking into it, and he would have difficulty getting the days off of work because he has not been at work at this company for a full year by the end of the year. And because it hasn't clicked over on calendar year, some of the other PTO time won't have clicked over, so there would be issues with, he would have to take like all of his attendance points and use them on the vacation to be able to pull it off. And so we talked about it, and we decided instead we're going to recognize the fact that he actually, having now looked at Disney, even though I've been telling them for 20 years that there's a lot to do in Orlando, that Disney has a lot to do. Like, now that he finally realizes that, and he thoroughly wants to do a Disney vacation, we're not going to do it in December. We're going to put it on the back burner now that he has interest, and save up appropriately, and probably do it as an actual family vacation, because my husband was like, I'll go, maybe. He keeps doing this, maybe. I'll hate it. And I'm like, I don't want you there if you're going to be grumpy the whole time. I will just do it as a daughter-son trip. So we are not doing Disney, but I still have the Disney planner. At least not doing Disney this year. Instead, we booked a cruise for Trent's 21st birthday. His birthday is at the end of February. We booked it for the first week of March. I think we leave like March 3rd or something like that. And we're not doing Carnival this time. We're doing Royal Caribbean, because Royal Caribbean's drink packages are truly unlimited. Carnival drink packages, you have 15 drinks a day, which is more than I can do. I'll be very honest. Out of the 2 cruises we've been on prior, on both of those cruises only once have I been able to do that, and it literally took effort. I mean, it meant doing like Irish coffees in the morning, mimosas at breakfast. Like every single beverage I had to have alcohol in it. And I mean, it was fun, but it was also really rough. Like I could not do it multiple days in a row. So, but the reason we wanted to do a truly unlimited package is because it will be Trent's first time drinking ever. And we want him to have the flexibility to be able to order anything, try it out, and if he doesn't like it, to be able to completely walk away without feeling guilty, like, oh gosh, this money has been spent, I have to drink it even if I don't like it, or oh no, this is one of my drinks for today, I have to do it. I don't want him to feel that pressure. I want it to be as low pressure an environment as possible. So that is what we're going to do. He's honestly never really drank before. He had a taste of Fireball because he loves cinnamon. By taste, I mean like a taste, not even a quarter of a shot. Like it was a sip. And he really liked it. He's doesn't like the smell of beer or wine. That's literally the extent of his drinking. And we have a bottle of sake for him that we bought. It was limited edition, so we went ahead and bought it last Christmas. And gifted it to him so that when he turns 21, that's going to be that evening. That's going to be what he starts with. That's what he wanted, was a bottle of sake to start with. So, that's going to be an interesting drink to start with. But that's it. I want him to be able to have the full experience of being able to try something new, enjoy it, not enjoy it, be able to walk away from it, not feel any pressure. So we're doing this cruise, and it works out better timing wise for his work instead of the Disney trip. It gives me my vacation back. The SGS Planner Conference is back to being just me, which is nice. The downside is I booked the hotel already for the super long stay for the entire week, and I don't need it for the entire week. And I was like, you know what? It's at the reduced rate. I just may go down there. Go down there early, not go to the parks, because Trent asked that I not go to the park without him. because he's super interested now, and I can respect that. He asked that I wait for him. I can do that. But I can also go down there and sit at the pool at the hotel for 3 extra days. 4 extra days. That would have been park days. Just sit at the hotel quietly, sleep, be away from my computer. I mean, I'll still have my phone, obviously, but be away from my computer so that I can't really do shop work, which I should do. I have a lot of trouble putting up that boundary. The last time we went on a cruise, I literally took my laptop with me and worked on designing stickers while at the cruise, which is not a vacation. At the same time, like I went into a massive flare. My feet swelled up. I couldn't walk. And I got stuck in the room for 3 of the days because I was basically bedbound, and I was wheelchair bound for the rest of that time because of my feet. I didn't get out at any of the ports. So having my laptop there was a good thing in that sense, but also that's not a vacation. I had books and planners and stuff I could have worked with that were not work related. I could have done during that time, but instead I sat there and I designed stickers. So I'm not doing that this time. Not taking my laptop with me. I'll have my phone. Might have a tablet by that time. If I do, I'll have a tablet. Maybe. Depends on how the tablet situation works out. And that's it. Tech-free, sitting at the pool. Actual taking a break. I'm not pushing my body. Trying to go to the parks, which I was going to rent an electric cart for the parks. Because there is no way. Obviously, you see me struggling with just my driveway. There is no way. But just rest at the hotel. I don't have to do anything. And then enjoy the planner conference. Actually, sounds kind of like an actual vacation. Whenever I do family vacations, I'm sure most people can relate to this, I'm planning it. And every day there's always something to do. Or else people get bored. I would like to be bored. The thing I've enjoyed about cruising so far is after I've gotten done planning, getting there and getting back and arranging the hotel prior and all of those details. Once we're on the boat, I don't have to plan anything. I mean, I kind of do. I still end up going through the daily thing and arranging schedules. But they're adults. They can do what they want, and they often do. It ends up being actually relaxing. Whereas whenever we took vacations on land, I have to fill it up with something, or else all I hear is I'm bored. If we put them on a boat, they can be bored, or they can go find one of the boat activities to do. They don't come to me. Ends up being more of an actual vacation. But this, I think with this trip, I really debated contacting the hotel and cutting down the number of nights, because I don't need the extra days technically anymore. And then I was like, you know what, couple extra $100 plus whatever assorted food costs. But if I just stay at the hotel and sit around, be good. But I'm a Disney planner, and it's a happy planner, so I use the actual pages to do pictures of kits for showing off what the kit looks like. I'm not very good at that, but that's the idea of it now, since I'm not using it for planning. And I have a shop planner that I don't use as much as I should. But trying to organize it all. I have some sticker books I need to clean up. And try to get into starting, now that I have a tripod. I'm trying to do the channel, actually doing plan with me videos. I don't know how good they will be, but I think I'm going to work on it. I don't know if I'm doing one today, because the post-editing, the good thing about this walk with me is I don't do any post-editing. It's just stream of consciousness stuff. Post-editing would be an effort, and I really need to cut stickers today. So, might film it, but I'm not going to post it. Anyways, that's my walk. Thanks for chatting with me about planners and family vacation. It helps doing these videos, so I appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a great day.